On March 16, 1521, when Philippines was discovered by Magellan, they were sailing day and night across the big ocean until they saw the smallie Masawa Island. Hello everybody, we are going to talk about Philippines with these two Gabriella salons here. My mom comes from the Philippines and her sisters too here. Philippines is located in the Southeast Asia. My mother's language is called Cebuano. Thank you is salamat. Please is palihog. Good morning is maayong buntag. Maayong buntag. We just started the day. Now let's start our conversation. What was your life in Philippines before you moved to Australia?
Okay. Well, before I moved to Australia, I was working as an accountant in one of the Japanese company in Mepsa. Well, it's very, very different from the life here in the Philippines.
Culture?
It's more humid, but in terms of life, we are sort of a little bit better than a hand to mouth, but you cannot travel with what you earn because what your income there is enough for just your food and your accommodation.
Okay. What was the famous traditional food in Philippines?
We have a number of famous traditional foods. I will start with the savory ones, and that's the humba, and that is the pork belly, and it's really yummy for us. And we also have especially if there's holidays, we have the binignit, and that's with sweet potato and coconut milk and different ingredients actually that makes it very yummy, and that's a sweet delicacy. We also have
Balut?
balut is also one of the traditional.
No.
Yes.
What was the beach like in Philippines?
The beach in the Philippines is like heaven because
Every
the
day you can
water
swim?
is warm and you can swim every day if you want. But there's also a lot of people, usually families, gather there when there is a celebration like birthdays or like public holidays. We usually had a picnic in the beach. It's beautiful. The water is very, very clear, and the most important thing is warm, not cold.
Good. What was the weather like in the Philippines, Auntie Jay?
What was the what?
Yeah. What was the weather like?
The weather, to tell you the truth, is very humid and
Very hot.
very hot. But there are seasons that is rainy seasons and dry season. We only have two weathers. But during summertime, it's really hot, as in hot. And there are storms as well. Yeah, most of the time we have storms.
Tornadoes?
No, tornado is not so much in my country. But if you are talking about the weather that is really warm or cold,
There's
like
lots
here,
of volcanoes?
we have a number of volcanoes as well. Well, recently there's one erupted, which like affects a lot of people.
Like last
The one in
week?
The Taal volcano. Yeah.
No, right?
Yes.
Are there ticks in the Philippines?
Pop.
Are there ticks in the Philippines? Well, unfortunately, there are ticks in the Philippines, but most of the time we just found them in dogs and probably other animals. But in my family, we have never really seen ticks in our dogs because we kind of clean our dogs a lot.
That was the funniest question I ever
Yeah,
heard.
it is. It's so funny.
Because you have seen Dick.
Yes. Did you expect I was going to ask that question?
I didn't expect.
No, I didn't actually, but it's a good question.
What are the typical animals in Philippines?
Oh, the typical animals. We have dogs. You can find a lot of stray dogs in my country.
What?
Stray dogs meaning to say no one owns them. They just walk around the street.
Someone
Get
maybe
into
like come and then they grab it and put it there. It's theirs.
probably, and some of them as well. The owners doesn't like them anymore, and there are a lot of them roaming around. Carabao, that's one of the animal that helps with the farmer with plowing the field, so that people can have rice or corn. Carabao and the baka, which is cow. Baka, where we get the milk, and goat. There's a lot of goat there.
Every day you see goats.
Yeah,
roaming
goats
around.
everywhere. Goats everywhere, especially in the farm, and also in the
Goats,
houses.
goats.
Yeah, goats everywhere.
Goats everywhere roaming around.
Yeah.
Dogs and cats and,
Exactly.
and oxes.
Ox. We don't have ox. We also have endangered animals there. It's called tarsier.
One of them.
One of them. Yeah. The smallest monkey.
It's endangered.
Yeah, it's endangered, but you cannot find.
Tashir, Tashir,
Yeah.
Tashir. How many letters in the alphabet in Tagalog language? How many? Abakada, igahaila, mga naupara sa tawaya, ang mag-alaw, iring tunay.
Well, according to the Abacada song, I think there are 20 letters in the Filipino alphabet.
Okay, 8. What are the typical fruits in the Philippines?
Okay. Typical fruits in the Philippines. One of them is mango, and people loves to eat it when it's
Green.
green because we sausaw, we dip it in the soy sauce, the toyo. Then the next is santol.
What's some
When we were young, santol is circle one.
It's like a stone fruit.
It's like a stone fruit, circle one, with a lot of seeds on it. Then durian. I'm not sure if you've seen durian. Durian is really, really thorny.
Oh yeah. I
Have you
get
seen it? Like thorns all around.
Yeah, I've
And-
seen it. It's
yeah.
a ball and it got thorns.
Yeah, and according to the Filipinos, if you are under the tree and the durian will fall on your head, it will definitely hurt you. Yeah, and piña, which is pineapple. Piña, yeah. I'm not
It's
sure.
spiky.
It's spiky too, but not as much as durian. Piña, which is produced in Cagayan de Oro. That's the Del Monte, where we can find lots and lots of pineapple plantation. Yeah, and there's one also. It's tamarind, and in Filipino manang tamarind is
Sambag.
Sambag. It's called
Sambag.
sambag el.
Some bug.
Yeah, and when it's ripe, it's very yum to dip in the salt. That's when we were young, we used to eat that too.
Do you know whom you are named after?
Gabriella Salang.
Yeah, and who is Gabriella Sila?
Fighter.
A fighter, a heroine in the Philippines.
She fought for all the Filipinos. For all the freedom. Can you sing Kumusta Ka with me?
Yes, I will. Although I will
Yeah, sure, I
rely
will.
more on you because to be honest, I have not seen that song for a long while now. So I might have forgotten it, being already an old age person. Okay.
Kumusta ka? Ayaw ay magsaya. Ilak ang kamay. Itulungan pa. Ijak sa kanan. Ajak sa kaliwa. Umikot ka. Wala mang iba.
Okay. Until then.
Kumusta Beaches.com. Ayaw ay magsaya. Itilak na ang kamay at may turo ang paa. Adyak sa kanan, adyak sa kaliwa. Umikot ka,
Manap ng iba.
That's the end, everybody. And watch out for our next episode of Tell Me Your Culture.